He's like, "You ready?" And it was when we just took off, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool." And it was just like, all right, we topped out, and it was like, all right, I'm not gonna tell my. That's what he said. He's like, don't tell your sisters that we did this. I was like, can we do it again? And I won't. And he's like, all right, well,
Here we go. Segment.
True.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Welcome to the PM Podcast, where two guys shoot some shit, drink some alcohol.
Your name is?
My name is actually Braxton.
My name's Aaron.
And today we're going to talk about cars, trucks, vehicles. We're going to talk about that.
If you're not interested in cars, don't worry. We don't know much about them. So
Same. Yeah.
we're honestly just gonna. I think we're just gonna give a introspective on on.
Retrospect?
I think it's the right word. Introspective.
Yeah, sure.
We're diving into it.
Yes.
So we're gonna dive into what kind of vehicle we drive now, what kind of vehicle we could drive if we had the choice, and then like dream cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
I think it's a good idea. It breaks it down into a couple different.
Yeah, I'm in the market. I'm not anymore because everything's through the roof. But yeah, it would be kind
I'm
of nice.
still looking
to
for
dream
you,
a
by
little.
the way.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm looking for like a truck for you.
Maybe you can find my dream car at the end of this. That'd be sweet.
Maybe. Like, probably could.
That'd be so
It'd be expensive as fuck.
Probably be all the way
probably
in
could.
California, though.
Yeah,
It has to
probably.
be.
But before we do that, we're going to get in today's drink.
Oh, yeah.
We're drinking mimosas because we're filming this at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Jesus. $400 mic. No big deal.
No big deal, guys.
So we're drinking mimosas because it's 10 o'clock in the morning and we've already had a drink.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, man. Shows are fun.
They are, dude.
Cheers.
Salud.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff, though.
It is good.
It's the orange juice. I feel healthier, though. You know, at least we're, like, drinking some orange juice, so it's not nearly as bad.
I'm going to need to eat so much after this.
Facts. And that's sad. Chick-fil-A breakfast is over. Right
Yeah,
now.
I know. I looked at the clock. I was like, maybe we can go get a burrito. And like, hey, we can still go to Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
Hit us some Taco Bell and get some beef
That-
burritos.
Yes.
Dude,
Already done.
let's do it.
It's
All
the
right.
best.
It's the
Watch
dude.
the show.
It is the best. Watch the drunk food episode. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the muscle cars because he's big into muscle cars. We're gonna talk about dream cars and the cars we're driving now. But before we do that, I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
So, have you ever in your entire life seen your neighbors bring in groceries? Because I have never seen it happen. And it blows my fucking mind.
I guess not at my current house, which was the house that I kind of grew up in.
Yeah.
But when I was living in Indy.
You saw it all the time?
Yeah.
Dude, I never see it. Still. I have never seen it growing up.
You live in this would be the neighborhood where if you were to see it, it'd be because there's no like fences really.
Right.
Like
you unless they park in their garage
90
and take it all
houses here.
in. But a lot of people like park on the street and
That's
walk
a good
in.
point.
Like, I've
I guess
never
I don't see it
seen
that
it.
much. Yeah, you're kind of right. That is weird.
Isn't it weird?
Huh.
Like, and I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, okay, like, because I bring in groceries all the time, and I know that people have seen me unload my truck full of groceries. Like, I know people have seen it.
You go to that Gordon's, don't you, or something like that? Where do you go?
Huh?
Where do you go shopping for your groceries?
Meyer.
Meyer. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Meyer's like right here.
Sam's Club or some huge Costco.
I mean, I do, but Costco's like 20 minutes away. If we need something quick, it's just. I mean, look how close we are.
True.
To the store. Like, we're less than 5 minutes away from a store.
Well, I mean, could be one of those people that's just like, I only go to Costco.
Buys in bulk and all that shit. Yeah. I mean, I get buying in bulk for some things, but there's only 2 of us.
True.
Like, if we were feeding a whole family, like 4 people, maybe go buy in bulk, get some Costco stuff.
This might be a little, but is it even worth it, really?
Costco?
Yeah, like, dude, I'm
mean,
sure
if you want to buy in bulk, yeah.
It's like, yeah, but like, so really, it's only meant for like families. Like, if it's just you.
No, because we buy toilet paper and we buy toilet paper and we buy fucking what's this shit called? The paper towels. Paper towels. There you go. I don't know why I couldn't.
It's like, what's that paper towel called?
Dude, it's the mimosa.
Facts.
So.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so like paper towels, mimosas. Wow. Paper towels, tissue paper, we'll buy Clorox wipes there because they're cheap as shit for how much you get.
Yeah.
Toothpaste. We buy chicken there. They also have meals ready to eat. So like they have like a big ass lasagna for like $11.
Huh.
And it's like huge. They got like chicken tacos there. You can buy a plate of those for
It's
like.
not something that you wouldn't recommend it for someone like single or something like that.
I would if you like buying in bulk and you like storing things. So like if you have like a big freezer and you're good with eating freezer food, dude, Costco every day. Like you like mozzarella sticks?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. So that big thing of mozzarella sticks down there has like 100 and something mozzarella sticks. I paid like $10 for it.
Don't tell me this. How much is a membership?
You can buy a membership for $60 a year.
Oh, that ain't that bad.
Or you can get a membership for $120 a year, and then everything you buy, you get 2% back. So for everything you spend, you get 2% back, and at the end of the year, they get you a check.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for like those huge like Hispanic families.
Well, let's say you go.
Like
let's say you spend enough money to where you get $120 back. You just pay for your membership.
So yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's a lot of math I can't do right now.
But also, if you have that membership, and if you get gas at Costco, you also get 4% back on that.
Ooh.
And if you get a Costco credit card, you get double the points. So it's like 8%.
Ooh. Dude, those Amish family, I bet they're all over that shit, dude.
Maybe.
I would be. Dude, those guys.
You have to walk right past the technology.
Dude, they're working like 12-hour days all day, rain or shine.
Yeah, but they make a lot of their own shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They're like hard work. Those people ate like crazy.
Probably, but they make their own stuff, grow their own crops.
That's
make
true.
their own bread.
Yeah, they have their own big ass gardens that they fucking work on. And
have
stuff.
their own fields of animals. Like,
dude, I feel like the worst part about being Amish is just like the fucking buggies, dude. That would have to be the worst. Like, hey, I'll be there in 4 hours, and it's like.
Like, bitch, what do you mean?
You have 1 horsepower. I got 400. Like, what are you doing? Like, that would be like that. Anyways,
yeah, that'd be suck. That would suck.
You're right though. I mean, dude, I've never seen like
ever
an obese.
Never.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. No, I'm talking about.
Oh, I was talking about an obese.
Obese Amish person.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because you're right. They're always eating like everything's like homegrown and done. But wait, you've never seen an Amish person?
No, I've never seen. Back to the grocery thing. I've never seen someone taking their groceries ever.
Yeah, that is kind of weird though.
Like it blows my mind.
Maybe it's like a glitch in the Matrix or something.
Yeah, maybe. I've also never seen a police car get gas.
Because they have their own fill up stations.
Right, but they'll sometimes. I know, like I talk to police officers. They'll have like
a card
they can use if they need gas right there. But like you always see them at the gas stations, but they're like I've never seen a cop fill up their tank. And like they're not that close to this. Like some cops aren't that close to a fill up station.
I feel like there's a lot out there that you just don't know about because people don't know what it is.
Well, what about like state troopers? Like they're all over the place.
Well, right, they have access to all of them just like everywhere else. Like I don't think it matters where.
So
I think it's like a community.
So you think like a state trooper can just roll up to any county gas station or anything like, as long as they're within the state, they can fill up anywhere.
I would think so. I mean, that would make sense to me. I mean, what do they give a shit? I mean, they're getting.
Well, that would fuck up your county budget.
Oh shit. I mean, unless someone's like really like filling up their own tank and their own, their company car, their own personal car, I feel like it wouldn't really.
Dude, I'd be so pissed if a state trooper was filling up at my station.
Hey, what do you mean?
Because they get all the fancy tools and the cool equipment and the really nice new cars all the time.
Well, they're badasses.
Yeah, state troopers are badasses.
Dude, they always give me a ticket, though.
Yeah, because they're state troopers.
Yeah, it's like, cut me a break, dude. Come on.
They're like, okay, I won't give you 2 tickets. I'll give you 1.
Yeah, that's fair. I was going 90 miles an hour, so that's...
Yeah, it's like, I could arrest you for reckless driving, so instead, I'm just going to give you a ticket.
Like so many times, so I guess that is true.
You've gotten arrested?
No, I've never gotten arrested, but I've gotten out of like some really, really... potentially like
you're like
I could have
the
lost my
speed limit's
license.
30 and you're going 90, so I could arrest you right now for going triple the speed limit, but I'm gonna cut you off the brake and give you a ticket for going 37.
Well, they always max it out to 15.
Plus
if you're going 15, but that's why I never go. Like if I'm going, because I'm the weird dude when I'm driving. Like if it says 55, I'm going 60. If it's 65, I'm going like I'm always going like 5 miles faster.
If it's 70, I'm going 80.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot.
I've never gotten pulled over though, because Indiana has the rule you go the flow of traffic.
Wait, what?
So you have to go the flow of traffic in Indiana, no matter what the speed limit says.
That doesn't make any sense. Because
So,
if you're
like-
going over the speed limit, you're breaking the law.
Yeah, but if everybody else is going 80, you need to be keeping pace because you could cause an accident. You can be causing danger.
No way.
Swear to God.
I'm gonna ask. What I have a cop friend. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask him.
You're
that.
supposed to go the
I
flow of
doubt
traffic.
That's a thing. I feel like that's what people tell people like you, just so it's like, oh
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure a cop buddy told me that you have to go the flow of traffic. Like, I'm pretty sure. I'm not. I don't want to say like I'm 100% because I'm not. But
I was gonna say that just sounds like one of those traps where it's like, oh yeah, as long it's something that your buddy tells you on your way home. It's just like, yeah, just make sure you're going the flow of traffic. Don't regard the legal speed limit that you're
reduction of speed impeding normal and reasonable movement. Right of way to other vehicles violation. A person may not drive a motor vehicle at a slower speed that impedes or blocks the normal or reasonable movement of traffic. So if traffic is moving at 80 miles an hour and you are impeding the movement, you are breaking the law.
I just feel like that doesn't make any sense.
It is Indiana section 9-21-5-7, reduction of speed, impeding normal and reasonable movement.
I feel like that's just like a very, like, what is the word that I'm like? That's a very lawyer like, oh well, he was going the speed of traffic, but he was
but
going.
The thing
80
is
and
that
a
most
60.
people aren't going that fast.
Well, right.
So like
because
you
they're going the speed
can't
limit.
go faster than what everybody else is, basically. Like if everybody's going 80, you cannot go faster. Like a cop will catch you. So like like I'll pass a cop going on 465, which is a 55 mile an hour speed limit,
which is so fucking.
and people
dumb.
are flying. They're going
True.
like 80.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I've flown past a cop going 75, and he was like, meh, because you're going the flow of traffic. You're not impeding traffic, so they don't
That's
care.
So weird.
But if you're going like 100 miles an hour, they're gonna
yeah,
pull your ass
yeah,
over quick.
bitch, like not everybody's going. Yeah, hurt.
But-
I don't know that. I guess it makes sense, and like, or when you read the law like that, it's
Yep.
like, yeah, I guess that's.
Also, don't drive fast. Don't drive red cars.
Yeah, that's like the
Yeah.
The-
We drove a red car on a road trip. That was stupid.
you get pulled over.
No. I was going like 90 the whole time. That was great.
It was great.
I was going slow through Ohio, but everywhere else I was like, fuck it.
Is there a place in the United States? What is it? It's not the Autobahn. Is it
Germany.
called? Well, that's in Germany, but is there a place in the United States like that?
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
You can go to a drag strip and do whatever you want.
Yeah, but, I guess.
You
Mm.
can. Some race car tracks will open up where you can floor it.
Just say fuck it. I just want to see what my car can do.
Yeah, you got to pay an entry fee, but
Mm.
you can go in there and
That'd be kind of fun. We should do that.
okay.
That'd be like a cool, because I've actually seen that. I actually want.
Indianapolis Speedway did it one time.
Yeah,
one
no,
time.
there's actual where you can take out some
Yeah, you can
like,
rent sports cars.
sports cars and take them on the track. And I remember, I think it was like
It's like $400 something like
I
that.
think it was like 5. I was thinking 5, but that sounds. It was a couple. Definitely, it was a chunk of change. But I was like, oh, I'm bartending. Well, that's like a day. I can do that. Like, and I'll be extra nice to the customers. Make sure I get it.
Right. Yeah, no, I think that yeah, it's just badass. Like, I would love to just floor it, but I don't have a vehicle for that anymore. Like, what vehicle I'm gonna use my tank and go out there and floor it? No.
Now you should try to jump that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. As long as you just know it'll be repaired. And whatever happens to it, it'll be repaired. Just like, all right.
Nah, if I jumped that thing, I would total it. It would total.
Yeah,
Like,
you'd be fine though.
it's so yeah, that's true. That'd be great.
You'd just be like this ball of just junk, and then you just open the door and be like, all right, I'm fine.
So I think that's a good segue into what I'm driving now. Is I don't know if you guys have seen my truck, but I have a 2018 Chevy Silverado, and it is a fucking tank.
Biggest truck I've ever seen.
It can take on everything. Like it's not very high off the ground, but it like I drove through like a foot of snow with no issues, and everybody else is like sliding all over the place. I went to pick you up. I went to pick him up for filming one time, and he was like, "Man, the roads are really bad." And he gets in my truck, and he's like, "Nope, not for you."
Yep. Got that 4-wheel drive, baby.
A 4-wheel drive, baby. Man,
We even helped that dude out. I remember that.
oh, that was awful.
I wish we didn't,
I wish we didn't either.
because that ended up fucking up. Well, it
Hey,
fucked up
it
his
fucked
car.
up his
more.
car. It didn't
Yeah,
touch
I
mine.
was like, oh god, you're gonna be sued.
Now listen, the license plate was covered. He didn't get my name. It's fine.
That's true. That's true. I guess that's true.
Like, how is he
already
gonna
thinking ahead of it? You know, like, yeah,
right? Like, I actually, when I got out of the truck, I looked at my truck, and like the license plate was covered by snow. I'm like, all right, let's help him out.
Go Gucci.
Yeah, because he can't find me anyway.
True.
Unless he sees my truck and he recognizes me, but I don't think he's going to.
What if he's a viewer on the show? Be like, that was you guys.
Yeah. Hey, he told us
I'm
to.
glad we helped you out.
He told us to, and I had a witness present stating that if I fuck your shit up, it's your fault.
He really did. Yeah.
Like, I had Braxton come over. I was like, dude, come here. And I looked at him right in his face, and I was like, he's right here listening. If I fuck your shit up, you can't come after me. And he was like, no, I understand. And I'm like, okay. And I fucked his shit up.
It just took him back in the worst spot, too. It was.
Yeah, like,
I was under the impression that it was right there. And then,
that's
I don't
what
know
he
if
said.
you remember that. And it was like way over there.
It was like 5 minutes away.
Maybe it's because we were driving slow, too. So maybe that's why.
No, he said it was like right there, as in like that first road to the right. And I was like, okay, cool. And it was like 3 roads down to the right, then back in this little catty corner. Then you got to turn left over here. Then you got to turn right over here. Then you got to go back in this little cul-de-sac, and he's in there. I'm like, that is not what you said,
yeah,
bro.
I think that's why I was kind of aggravated, because I was like, bro, what is this? Like nobody's getting out of this like cul-de-sac.
But
area.
hey, we got Taco Bell, and it was okay.
Fair. It's true. You right.
You right. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get that bad again, dude. That was awful.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it's gonna be like in Warsaw, like the smaller towns. Because dude, I'm telling you, like they're trucks. They're the salt trucks. They're awful. They don't give a shit.
Well, hopefully our film schedule now will accommodate that a little bit at least.
Yeah, I think it will.
Worst case scenario, I'll come up and get you.
Fuck that. That would be awful.
For me.
For you, yeah. I mean,
I'll do whatever it takes. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, dude, sleep for 2 hours. I don't care. Is it actually longer now with traffic, or is it less than 2 hours? Because the map says like an hour 30, but I figure with the construction, it's probably
fucking awful, especially on the way. Like so when I punch it into the maps, it's 2 hours.
Yeah,
but that's all the way from Warsaw. That's not
true.
From, if you're punching it in from my house,
from your house, it's a little shorter,
half hour shorter. Yeah. Or so, but I mean, it's
you drive a half hour to work.
I drive 25 minutes.
Oh, so pretty much.
Because I take the back roads, and it's a little bit quicker to take the back roads because you don't have to really worry about
people
other
in your way.
Yeah, but it's a little sketchier though too, because I drive at 10:30 at night, and it's I don't want anything. I'm waiting for the day that something jumps out in front of me, and I'm gonna.
Yeah, that would. Suck.
I'm gonna ruin my day and that whatever it hits day. This is gonna be the last day. I guarantee it. This is not gonna be happy for either of us.
But yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. But anyway, so back to the topic at hand is cars.
But before we get to that,
sponsor us. We need a sponsor. You should do it.
I want to go to Australia, visit some people over there.
Hell yeah, you guys, Aussies that are listening.
Appreciate you guys as always.
Yep. I know we're just 2 American idiots sitting here, but we appreciate the love. So
absolutely, appreciate the love from everywhere, all around the world.
Yeah. What was I oh yeah, so I talked about my car, my tank. I love it. It's so nice. It can take on anything. Really can though. It's a monster.
It is.
And it's nice because it's comfy. It's got heated seats and air conditioned seats, and it's
just a backup camera. It's always pretty sweet.
Yeah, except when it snows, then you can't see shit.
Yeah, true. It's true. Though.
I mean, it works.
It's definitely convenient. Everybody's always told me that like you should always have a truck in a household.
Having a truck is so nice because you can haul anything.
And it's like everybody's always asking you for it, though, right?
Nope.
No. Well, you don't have that many friends, so that makes sense. But
wow, Dick. Thanks.
He's like, I didn't want people to know. No, I feel like that would be like
I actually
my
do
biggest...
have a tight friend group. Like I don't keep a lot of friends. I keep the ones that mean a lot to me, and that's about it.
True that.
Yep.
Sitting right next to him.
But you live so far away now, though. No one could ask you.
True, but I feel like I don't know. Like I remember, we've had a truck in our family before, and like that was like one of my first vehicle was a car, and then my dad got a really good deal on a truck. And so then I kind of inherited the truck, and dude, I just hated it. Yeah. It was like every time, like even before I had it, people were always asking my dad hey, we're moving, can you help us out? And of course, my dad doesn't give a shit, but I always had to go along with him to help. And I was like, dude, I don't want to do this. Like, get rid
Right.
of that fucking truck.
Just say no.
Yeah, well, my dad can't do that.
No, but
'cause
you
he's
can.
He's a great dude. Well, I can. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna tell my
Yeah.
dad no.
No. I mean, like, if you had a truck,
Oh, yeah, but then I would feel like a dick. So like,
why? Just say like, hey, I don't really have time. I'm doing this and this. Like, I'm sorry.
because I'm.
Or
I
you
guess
buy a truck that doesn't really have a long bed like mine, so it can't really haul a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but I want to. If I would get a truck, I would get one with like I want all the bells and whistles on it, so that
Like
way it's
mine.
like I don't have to worry about it. Like I could put anything I want in it.
Well, I mean, you can put almost anything in
haul
my
it.
truck, but you can't like a mattress, like a king size mattress. It will barely fit in that truck.
Exactly, but it will.
It will
Know what I'm saying?
tailgate down, but it will.
It'll fit. But that's what I'm saying. Like you don't have to worry about. I don't know. I just feel like if I'm gonna get a truck, I mean, I'm not gonna get no Ford Ranger or anything like that because that thing is like
Yeah, there's no point.
my
You gotta.
roommates had that. I
Well,
had
it's not
one.
gonna do anything, especially when
True.
it snows. Like it's not
Yeah,
gonna
it's
go
like,
anywhere.
What the hell? You might as well get a Geo. You can remember those, dude? There was one kid in high school that had one. He was a legend, dude. It was
Honestly, I think a Chevy is probably gonna be the way to go.
like, yeah, but dude, I think it just.
Or
I
Toyota.
personally don't care. Everybody's got their preference, right? Where it's like,
I would.
all
I
right,
wouldn't
you
get.
gotta
I wouldn't get Ford,
Yeah, but see, we've had Fords,
And I wouldn't get
never had a
Rams.
problem with it.
I wouldn't get a Ford or a Ram. Rams are good, but just expect to replace the transmission after 100,000 miles.
Yeah, but then I've had people at work that tell me not to get a Chevy because then it's like
Chevy,
they
the
have
en-
electronic issues.
Yeah,
and-
the electronic issues, and they have underbody issues. So like, if you have to get it, you have to get an undercoat pretty early on.
Hmm.
But I mean, electrical issues are way better than mechanical failure.
I mean,
Like if you have
Yes and
if you have
no.
an electric issue, you just go and get it replaced. And it's
yeah, but
it's like
generally expensive because it's like if it's an electrical issue, they got to find out where it's at,
Yeah,
and
but-
it's always one specific part that costs like $1,000.
but better than your transmission.
yeah, but I would that makes sense if it goes well. I mean, if we're talking about a brand new car, but electrical issue, I feel like is like gonna be expensive.
I mean, it depends on what it is. It depends on if it fries if it fries everything else. But like if it's one little thing, I don't know.
So if you could have a choice between a car, SUV, or truck, what would you choose
Truck every day,
every day?
all day. If I
Even
get
with all the what's the downfall of a truck? Because you've had that truck for how long?
gas mileage,
That's really
that's
it.
it.
You don't like how bulky it is, or
I love it.
I'm here, bitches.
Right, like get the fuck out of my way.
Whose fucking tank is that out there?
Right,
taking
like-
up 2 parking spaces.
Mm.
Mine.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no, I love it. Like, the downside is gas mileage. It costs a lot to fill my truck. I think it's like $60 a tank right now.
Yeah, dude. I
$50
remember
a tank.
The truck that I had, it was a red 4-door. It was a Ford. If I'm like 100% sure it was Ford. It was extended cab. It had it was pretty nice.
Like an F-150, like a little one.
No, it was big. I mean, it was an extended cab.
So probably like an F-150 or an
Maybe. I
F-250.
think so.
Probably an F-150.
Yeah.
Those are the most common.
But man, it was like, I mean, this might have been because it was like dirt when I had it. It was when gas was like $3 or $4 a gallon.
And it's back up there
But
now.
it was like $70-$80 to fill this freaking thing up, and I'm like, good God, dude!
Yeah.
I'm on a Dairy Queen salary right now. Like, I can't be doing this.
Right. Trucks are nice though because they're utilitarian. You can use them for pretty much anything. SUVs are nice if you have families. Like Ellen has an SUV.
Right.
So, but I love her SUV. It's nice, but I like trucks. You can haul more. You can do more. Because like I could fit my kids in the back of my truck, and I could haul a bunch of shit.
Right.
Where else? A SUV can't do that.
Yeah.
An SUV, you have your kids in the back, and that's about it.
True. Unless you put the seats down and stuff.
But then
So you're just not a car guy then, huh? Have you ever?
No. I am a car guy, but if I had to choose one,
Mhm.
I would choose a truck. What about you?
Dude, I just love cars.
I know you do.
I just like. I mean, I don't know. Fast and Furious just changed my life. I was like, dude, I just want a car. I want it to be like the coolest car ever. And I just feel like there's so many, like, with an SUV or a truck, it's like they're all almost the same, And where the car, man, you can get there's so many different, I mean, there's a lot of different makes and models of every vehicle type, but with cars, there's so many more customizations.
You need to get you one of these.
Yeah, the Raptor?
No. That's a Tacoma.
Oh, that doesn't look, there's a guy at work that has one of those.
Super
the same
super
color, too.
nice, and they're not super expensive.
Really?
Yeah, I mean they hold their value really well, and the gas is cheap because it kind of drives like a car, honestly.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll look up some stuff for you.
Bet.
Go test some shit out. Maybe one day when you're here, you can stay the night, and we'll go the next morning and check it out.
Yeah, dude. I can do that.
So,
but I would say, yeah, definitely a car.
So you're a car guy.
I just like the customization of it. Like,
Fair.
You can't. What can you do differently with your truck besides put some window tint on it?
Window tint. I could jack it up.
You have it. No, God, don't do that.
I'm not going to. My truck wouldn't look good with that.
I mean, some would beg to differ.
Nah.
I think that is like, it's like, unless you're like always going out, like if you live out in the desert,
if you're mudding,
or something, yeah, or like you take that, beat the shit.
Plus,
out of
you
it.
have a low, like I have a low center of gravity. So if I'm in the snow or something, like it takes a lot to move my truck because it's so low to the ground.
True.
But it's so powerful. So like it punches versus like a tall truck the snow didn't even touch the bottom of it. Like
Sliding around.
it's just sliding around because it's up way up here, just fucking
That's
slipping
true.
and sliding.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
so you don't want a truck that's super tall because then it's just
You know what pisses me off, and I saw it on the way here.
what
Those cars.
what cars?
It doesn't matter. It could be on any car
Oh.
because I've seen.
Oh,
it,
those
because I
cars
live it
with
with
what?
guess.
Spoiler?
No. Well, I had one of those. It's a phase, and then you turn 17, and then you take it off.
Cars with I don't know.
Massive wheels.
Oh God!
I think that is the ugliest thing ever.
Like the treads like this big,
Yeah.
and then you have the big ass fucking
like
32s.
Why, dude? Like, people like shoes, right? And then what?
What kind of car was it on? Like a Cavalier?
Oh, so I don't remember. It was, and it's always like the shitty cars too.
Yeah,
like,
it's
but
always
I
like
can't
the
see it on a
old-
Mercedes or anything like that. So I guess that makes sense.
No, like
But they spend more money on the tires than they do the car. And it's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
my car. I got like a $15,000 car. Well,
it's like no,
14,000 of
you
Oh,
it's
have
on the-
four Giottos that cost $3,000 a wheel
Yeah.
used.
Yeah. Jesus,
And
really? Is that
Oh, Ford Giottos are expensive as shit.
what? What's so? Is it what? Is that the tires that we're talking about? Or is,
Ford Giottos are a brand that make
Oh.
those, but they're like premier, top of the line.
it's like, dude, why? Like, it just. I mean, you know what? It's your money. Do it however you want.
It's
but
your
I just
money.
want you
Use
to
it
know
when you need it.
it looks fucking stupid. Like, I mean, I'm sure people, wouldn't like my vehicle and how I deal with it. Like I was saying earlier, like I had in high school, I had a Saturn Ion. It was a manual car, so that's
Okay.
why I loved it. And I put LEDs underneath it and inside my car, so it was like illuminate like every time. And it went off to my sound too. So if I was bumping in my car, it would kind of pulse to like whatever the beat was. Had a spoiler. I had all of that. And then I turned 17, and then it was just like, all right, I'm over it, right?
Yeah, I had the underlights when I was growing
Yeah,
up.
see, it's
Like,
cool.
but it was in an F-150.
Okay, Jesus. I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
like, I feel like
Hey, you having sex in the back of your truck? Like
Yeah.
you have those lights on, it's moons, it's perfect.
True.
Yeah.
That's fair. I don't know. I just feel like it's a phase.
Yeah,
Some
it is,
people are
for
just like
sure.
maybe they just didn't get out of it because I see people. I mean, I guess like when is it? I've seen it done right.
Yeah.
Example: Fast and the Furious franchise. Those are some sick ass cars with some sick spoilers and exhausts and.
But the car itself is
is
worth.
fucking way more than all those, right? Yeah, and that's what. Man.
Also, like Rolls Royce,
Okay.
like they have like I forget what it's called, but like the roof that has like the stars that like glow.
What?
You ever seen that?
No.
So it's like tiny
It
little.
wouldn't
LED
surprise me. Rolls Royce are like $500,000, dude.
Yeah. But so they have like these fiber lights, and they're like all through the roof of the car, and like it like illuminates like the whole roof, but it's like little pinpricks, so it looks like a starry sky inside of the Rolls. Yeah.
Dude, I've seen those. One of my.
Or maybe it's a Bentley. I think it's a Bentley.
I didn't realize how expensive cars could get.
Oh my god.
Like, I mean, you start talking about like Bugattis and
Yeah.
like Lamborghinis and stuff. It's like, yeah, sure, you could break $1 million or whatever, but yeah, like Rolls Royce, like like stuff like that. Blackwing. There's like a type of a car. Like, yeah, dude, I saw like a car that was like $780,000, and I'm like, what the fuck, Rolls Royce? Like,
Rolls Royce. Well, Rolls Royce is nice because they have like so if you open the doors on most of them, and
The
even Bentleys
suicide
too.
ones?
Yeah, some of them have suicide doors, but some of them, when you open the door, there's an umbrella in the door. So like you don't have to get your car wet or you wet. Like you open the door, pop the little thing on the inside of the door, and the umbrella pops out, and you can. There you go.
What the fuck?
It's like if you're wearing a suit or something nice, you don't have to get it wet.
Yeah, I get. You know what? Whatever, dude. Like,
They have
if you got the money-
like a refrigerator in the cup holder, so you can keep like drinks cold.
Oh god damn. Like,
Yeah, they're expensive,
dude, I'm
dude.
like, I'm just, and I'd be the fucking dumbass putting a Bud Light in there to like. It was like,
Hey, as long
yeah.
as it's not open.
I mean, at that point, someone's driving me. Is that not legal?
To have open containers in the car? No,
While someone else is like, how do limos do it?
because there's a partition.
What?
There's a partition. You can't have access to the wheel. You're literally in the back half of a vehicle that has no access to the front.
I mean,
Like you can't drink in the back of my truck.
Hmm.
So it's an open container.
Yeah, that's true. But then I was kind of thinking like limos, like they do it as long as the driver is not intoxicated.
I don't think because the driver didn't have access. They can't. They literally physically can't get back there and grab it.
That makes sense now.
Yeah, but they also might have special
Dude, some of
permit.
those cars.
They also might have special permitting and licensing too. So I
like,
don't know.
yeah, I feel like some of those cars like that though. They do have like I mean, yeah, anyways.
The partition.
Yeah, so I guess that makes sense. So in a cab.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's look it up. Shall we look up the rule on that real quick?
This is because I'm curious. I mean, if that's the case, then you should be able to drink in a cab.
Yeah, theoretically, because there is a partition there.
Did we just find a loophole?
We might have. Let's see.
Son of a gun.
In Indiana, you cannot possess an open bottle of alcohol in the passenger area of the car. Therefore, you cannot drink alcohol as a passenger in the car because this inherently means you have an open container.
But he's like, no, it's just illegal. He's gonna figure it out though. But that would be a kind of
California's law against drinking in a motor vehicle does not apply to passengers in buses, taxis, or limousines, that carry passengers for hire and are licensed to do so. For instance, the classic example of party buses. So they have a license to drive a limousine or a bus or whatever. So they've gone through the testing to make sure that they're.
Got you. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll wait for no.
But here's the gray area. You ready? What about Uber? Because
they're not a taxi service. Well,
they are a taxi service, but they're not licensed as a taxi service. They're an independent service operating as a taxi service.
I feel like maybe it'd be kind of up to. Nah, I feel like they can't because I feel like that's in their agreement.
I feel like it would be too.
Yeah, like
but
you can't have any.
I've never read it. I don't know.
I feel like because I've seen like the videos.
Yeah, where
of,
it's like you can't have alcohol in the car.
Hey, yeah, sorry, you got to dump that out. It's like so I feel like it's probably in their agreement where they can't have alcoholic beverages.
I would agree. I would think so too. But yeah, that's it. It's weird, interesting little gray area. Anyway,
I'd be like, give me $20 and you can keep it. Like, because I know your ass isn't fucking tipping.
Right.
Like, drunk people, they tip like shit, dude. I'm telling you. Unless you get a lot of them, then it's like, all right, it works out. Because it's like, I just had to deal with 40 people in 10 minutes and they all tipped $1. Great.
Yay. Which should have been like $80.
Yeah, I should be. But yeah. Anyways, I dilute.
You dilute?
I dilute.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you had your choice of a vehicle right now, because I have a vehicle, so you kind of have a vehicle, but you're driving your dad's here, right?
So I drove my dad's here, because it's like
it's a long drive, and your car probably shouldn't be making that drive.
AC, dude. It's just like
it doesn't have AC anymore.
Nah, dude. Well, it does, but it's like.
Oh shit!
It's like the fan.
Oh god.
Yeah, so it's like no AC, but it's got I got something blowing.
Oh, at least your dad's cool with you driving it here.
Oh yeah, dude. He doesn't. He's like, well, I'd rather not have to deal with coming to pick you up in Indy. I'm like, bet, sure, dude, that works for me.
So, but you're leaning toward. I thought you were leaning toward a truck last time we talked, but I wasn't sure. So what are you leaning towards?
Dude, if I could pick something right now, it'd be definitely like a muscle car, like a car.
Okay, no. I mean, like on what you make right now. Like, would you like if you could have any vehicle you wanted at your price point that you have that idea in mind? Like kind of go back to the truck, car,
I'd still get a
SUV thing.
car.
You'd still get a car?
Yeah. Just because, like before, like I can customize it. I don't have a family.
Right.
I mean, I guess you could probably with trucks. You know, some girls like trucks, but I feel like
In Indiana, girls love trucks.
true. Yeah, but if you can,
We live in Indiana, bro.
I just like the customization of cars, and it's like I don't have. And for one, I like the speed. I mean, I like manual cars. Manual trucks just don't sound.
Can
as
you drive a
fun.
manual car?
Oh yeah, that was
That's
my
good.
first car.
I didn't know you could.
Yeah, that was the first thing I had to learn. That's what I'm gonna teach my kid, dude. I'm gonna buy him a manual car.
Hey,
that way you can drive anything.
It is automatic. What is it called? It's automatically theft proof. Because no one can drive automatic anymore or manual anymore.
Say that again.
You're theft proofing your car basically
Oh,
by having a stick shift because
That's
no one
true.
can drive stick.
dude, that's so true because like I remember going to like the get my oil changed,
Mm-hmm.
and like the guy would sit in there and he'd be like, Jerry, like, can you drive this? Because there's like the one guy in the shop that could drive it. And I'm like, bro, you're a mechanic and you don't even know how to drive a manual car.
Also, it's not that hard.
It's not that well. Every car is different, but yes.
Like, listen, I can't
like riding
drive
a
it
bike.
well, but I can put it in first gear and get it into the bay. Like, it's not that difficult. Now, granted, taking it down the road, you'd have to give me a few days to get back up to, not even a few days, a couple hours to get back up to speed with how to drive it because I haven't done it in God knows how long.
Yeah.
But I can get it from point A to point B without stalling it.
It is kind of sketchy though if you're like in traffic and it's like, "Oh, I don't want to stall right now. I got
Right.
cars behind me, like, or if you're trying to like pull out, like,
Yeah, because if you
dude.
left the clutch too fast, it's
Yeah, dude, kill
Shit.
it right there, and you're in the middle of the highway, and it's like shit. Like when you're trying to, yeah, dude, make a left or right turn, it's like,
Yep.
oh god, I gotta pull out in front of all these vehicles. And
Yep.
it's like, if I don't, I'm gonna get smashed.
That's
yeah.
why I hate manual cars in the city anyway.
Yeah, but when you get it down, dude, you can be quick.
Huh?
You can be quick when you got a manual car.
Yeah.
Though. Like right off the bat, it's like, man, you can. The only thing you can do with an automatic car is push down as hard as you can.
Actually, I mean, a Hellcat, dude, like
Hellcat.
a Dodge Challenger Hellcat.
It goes.
Oh, it's fast as fuck.
It's fast as fuck.
It's heavy, so if you have like a manual, like a Honda Civic,
Mhm.
like an SI
Mhm.
that's upgraded, it's probably gonna beat it.
Mhm.
But like if you're going, let's say you have like a manual Challenger and an automatic Challenger of the same kind of caliber, the automatic's gonna win
Bet.
because it's just the
What?
the automatic transmission it's an 8-speed, so it's like
Yeah, but it shifts when the computer's like there's still like
yeah,
the
but it
human element.
knows.
Yeah.
It's like it's so quick. I've watched a guy take off in one. It is so quick because they were both on a rolling stop, they were not rolling stop. They were both at a consistent speed. I think they were going like 50 miles an hour both. And one car was like this little shitty Acura, another was like a Honda.
Oh, I've seen those videos. It's
Yeah,
something
and
similar
like
to
a
it.
Dodge Challenger, and he was like, the guy like took off, and the Challenger was like, blew him out the water because the Hellcats, dude, they're just
Maybe it's just a
they're a
shitty driver.
next level fucking car
Interesting. I'll
because
check
it's
it out.
like a 780 horsepower car.
Oh fuck, dude, that's just like, dude, I don't
It's
want
heavy
any,
as
I don't
shit.
want anything that many horsepower.
But-
That's my problem. I want something that goes like, if I'm gonna get something, I don't want something with high top speed. I
Yeah.
want something that with like the best acceleration. Like I want something that'll go.
Get a Tesla.
Is that a thing? They
It
got
has
some-
the best acceleration out of any car on the market right now. Get a Tesla. Get a Tesla Model S, like the sports car version.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds.
That sounds nice.
It's fast as fuck, dude.
Dude, I just love that. I remember one of my
Because there's no build up. It's gas pedal go. Like there's no gas pedal engine wheels go. It's like gas pedal poof, gone.
intro. That makes
Because
sense.
there's no engine. So it's literally computer reads that you're pressing on the gas pedal and it's like all right and gone.
That makes sense though. I remember one of my sisters, yes,
My
she
sister's a
changed.
dude.
Yeah. Her ex-boyfriend was like really into cars, and like his parents both worked at like GM.
Okay.
So like they both like he was from a loaded family, and
Gotcha.
like they got like discounts on like they can literally
All
shop on their
GM
own
products. Yeah.
catalogs and stuff. And he had this car tuned up, and I just remember that he like took me. It was just me and him. She was at the house, and he's like, "Yeah, you want to tag along with me?" And she's like, "Don't be stupid in your car." And he's like, "Yeah, well, no big deal." And of course, it was like had all the gauges on it and stuff, and that's what I was just like. That's what made me fall in love with it. Just seeing all that. He's like, "All right, see this gauge? Watch it." And it was just like, and it had like I forget what like the air intake or whatever it is, but dude, that thing just like I couldn't like pull up from the seat because we just got on this like country road. It was just a straight flat country road. He's like, "You ready?" And it was just, when we just took off, and I was like, "This is so cool." And it was just like, all right, we topped out, and it was like, all right, I'm not gonna tell my. That's what he said. He's like, don't tell your sisters that we did this. I was like, can we do it again? And I won't. And he's like, all right, well, shit.
Here we go.
I guess if that's what it's gonna take, we'll do it again.
So you need like a Bugatti, like
Oh yeah, dude,
like
that would be
1,200 horsepower.
If I didn't have like, yeah, but see, that's a dangerous part.
Top speed's like 260 some miles an hour.
See, that's the problem. Is I don't want something with like high top speed because then I'll probably.
I don't want you in that
I
either.
would want to.
What's
the fastest you've ever gone?
Oh,
Are we allowed to say like illegal thing?
yeah. No, I mean I wasn't driving, so I don't care.
Oh, what? That's even worse. I'd be pissed.
No, it was in it's like an F1 car.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's like
well, that's like cheating.
like 250 miles an hour.
What's your? Oh, okay. What did that feel like?
Dude, fucking.
Can you imagine a girl in the
Yikes.
passenger seat and she'd be like, "All right, we're fucking right now. Like, let's go." Like,
Fastest I've ever gone in a car was 175 that I was driving. 160.
Fuck that.
160 or 170, somewhere in there.
I remember I had a ZX2. It was a manual, and I think that thing topped out at like 120, and I had it at like 117.
Nice.
And I was just like, that was such a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't get pulled over during.
Oh, I was on a highway when I was doing mine. Same.
No, I was on actually. Well, I mean, if you consider 15.
I was on the interstate.
No, I wasn't.
Like I was like on 69 north.
Yeah, if a deer would have jumped something, I would have been dead.
Oh yeah, I was in. Ooh, can't say that on camera. I was in a certain car that somebody owned, and yep, I was driving it, and it was a very big engine, and it was of the German variety, and
I have no idea what you're talking about.
very fast car.
Okay,
And I floored it
just to test it out.
just to see what happens, and it's like. The car knew to get lower, so like the suspension adjusted.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What?
So when it got that fast, the suspension adjusted, and then this little spoiler came out the back. So like it's like this little thing it goes, and so it keeps you on the ground, so that it keeps the car from lifting.
Right. That's nuts.
Badass. And she was sitting there flooring it, and I hit like probably I think it was like 165, 170.
That's nuts, dude.
Flew past a cop. Flipped his lights on for a half second, looked in the rearview mirror, and he flipped them back off.
He's like, no fucking point.
He's like, dude, he's already gone. There's no way I'm gonna catch him. And then I saw it, slowed down, got off the next exit, and then went home. But
I would have been shit a brick because you would have been in jail.
Oh yeah,
like you almost.
Yeah, speed limit's 70. I was going 100 miles an hour faster than that.
Oh well. Shit.
Yeah. It was great.
So you'd want a truck if you can get
if I could have any car right now or any vehicle now,
type, yeah.
Do I have my existing vehicles?
Yeah.
So like, am I just buying another vehicle?
Because
you asked me the same thing, but you don't have a vehicle.
No,
so like for me, are you saying like with my existing vehicles, I would then buy this?
Yeah. Like if you had a preference, you already have what you got.
Yeah, so I mean, saying like, let's say all of our shit was paid off.
Yeah.
So I just had some extra money to go and buy another vehicle.
Yep.
I'd buy a Dodge Challenger.
Yeah.
Love that fucking car. It's
it's
like a dream car of mine. But it's not so expensive that it's out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right. Those Chargers are pretty sick.
Like the Challenger.
Or Challenger.
Not a Charger.
Wait, what's a Challenger?
Charger is what the cops drive.
Right.
Challenger is what Dom drives from Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's a muscle car?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So love that car. I used to have one. I used to own a 2015.
Nice.
And so I love that car, and it's relatively affordable. I mean, you can get a. I mean, if you want a Hellcat, it's not affordable. It's like $80,000, but even then, compared to like,
I can work some overtime.
right.
I get
That's
it.
so expensive though, dude. Like $80,000 for a car, like unless I have that outright, I'm not doing that. Like I'm talking about like a Challenger that's like maybe you can get a nice Challenger for like $60,000, $50,000.
Yeah.
You can even get a used one for 45, and they're still decent. Or 39. 39.5 is actually one that I would want. It's a nice package, it's a nice car, but it's not overly expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd still have my truck, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about that.
See,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a Charger just so everybody would get the fuck out of my way.
Because I think
Be
you're
like,
a cop.
oh god, that's a cop. Yeah,
You gotta get a
one.
white Charger. Yep.
Yeah, dude. And they would be like, oh god, that's a cop. Like,
Go to a police auction. Get the used ones.
oh yeah. See, I probably. Yeah, you're right. That'd be dangerous.
Because then you'd have like the
I
light
don't
on
need an
there too.
excuse to be stupid, Aaron. Okay, so let's just not
Fair,
encourage my stupidity
fair.
because I can do really dumb things,
You could.
especially in a vehicle that goes really fast. I like to go really fast. I like to get from A to B.
I know.
Right, and that's what it's like. Man, I wish there was some like a country road that I could
That's why the
just go.
drive kills you. I know. Because you just want to get there like.
Dude, like my trip to Florida, it was a 14-hour drive. Man, it felt
Oh,
like
that's
3
horrible.
days.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, I just want to get there. But yeah, whatever. It
Yeah.
is what it is.
We just wait for teleportation to.
I just want to buy. Dude, you can buy a helicopter. You can buy dude, you can buy a plane for like 30 grand.
If I can afford a helicopter, you're coming to work for me full time. What
Bet.
do you
30 grand.
fucking
Give me
mean?
30 grand. I'll go buy it right now. They
A
got plenty of-
helicopter?
Yeah,
For 30 grand?
30 grand.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, see, exactly. You all talk.
No,
'Cause I
bro,
wanna
I'm not buying a
there's some in Warsaw,
helicopter.
man. Why the fuck not?
Because they're so fucking dangerous. And I'm not buying a helicopter for 30 grand.
You can buy a plane if you want to. It's the same price.
Nah, I'm good.
Literally, me and one of my buddies at work were just, this is how much these people get paid. They get paid to do nothing sometimes. And it was just like, we were just like bullshitting, looking at houses, looking at cars. And he's like, oh, I wonder how much like a helicopter would be. It was just like, oh, God, on this fucking
Listen,
site,
best thing I would do. Okay.
All right.
All right, let's set the scene.
Okay.
Let's say that in the next 2 years, this thing takes off and it explodes.
Yep.
Right? So we're making decent money
Mhm.
at what we do. The best case scenario is I would buy a timeshare for a private jet. So that way, if we needed to get from A to B for press or the show or to go on tour or whatever we needed, we just have it accessible whenever we needed it.
Bet.
I'm not gonna go buy a jet. Like that's just stupid. I'm not gonna go
Couple
buy a
It's all
helicopter.
right.
Yeah, but you know how much I could do with $1 million? You know how much we could both do with $1 million? Like, come on.
Shopping.
Yours would be gone in like 3 days, and then
Probably. I would honestly, I'd give it away to a lot of
I
people.
know, dude.
That's what I'm so shitty.
Honestly,
with that.
would I just
why
like
I don't have
would,
the money.
would you want me to just set it up in like an account for you? That's why like I put some back in stocks for you. That
Oh
way you're
yeah,
like-
you would have to. I'm getting a lot better at it.
it's like,
but-
listen, I'm gonna pay you this, but I'm actually paying you this, and here's how much of it's going into stocks, bonds, and investments for you.
Yeah, no, it would definitely have to be some. I would have to get a financial advisor. That's for sure.
Ellen, she'll set you up.
That's true.
Like if we were able to do that for you, like she'd take care of you. She'd make sure that your money was.
Yeah, but I need someone that likes me. Ellen doesn't
She
like me.
likes you.
She hates my guts.
No, she likes giving you shit because you like giving her shit. You started this, my
No,
friend.
Yeah, no, that's
You
true.
did this a long time ago
I
when you
shouldn't
first
have.
got
I
here.
signed up, but I didn't even
You
know.
started throwing some shade, and she was like, "Oh, this how we gonna play?
Fuck
All right,
yes.
fucker."
Yeah, no, it's all good.
'Cause she does like you, actually. She thinks you're really good for the show and everything. So, anyway, okay, so let's get into dream cars now.
Yeah.
We've talked about the cars that we could have. You're going for some type of car you can customize.
Yeah,
Doesn't really matter what type.
I mean, are we talking about dream cars or just in general?
Just in general.
Yeah, I mean, I just like cars. Yeah,
Fair.
just because it's, for one, the gas. For two, you can make them look however you want.
Yeah.
There's so many kits.
You need to
and-
drive a little Mazda like Alan has.
What?
Because that's good in the snow. And you might like how that drives. 'Cause it drives like a car. But it's an SUV.
That's like a woman's thing, isn't it? Maybe I don't see
An
why.
SUV?
Yeah. You didn't say no, so exactly.
Well, you said you're not sure about a truck. So,
I mean, I would choose a truck over an SUV.
fair.
Like my dad's car is like, oh man, I feel a
In
little
the life
weird.
situation I'm in right now, trucks are way better than anything.
Yeah.
The gas sucks, but like they're just so usable, and you can use them for anything.
Yeah.
So
And nothing's gonna happen to you.
right, yeah.
If anything,
Speaking of
if
it-
for whatever reason something happens, it's like, well, I'm okay.
right. Tink. Oh, what was that? Oh, is your car destroyed?
Your
Okay.
car's totaled. My bad.
Whoops.
The dent.
Rub that paint off real quick.
Yep.
All right, we're good to go. Anyway, so let's get into dream cars.
Okay.
So, what is your absolute dream car?
I think we were talking about. Let me make sure. So it's. I don't really know cars that well. but
Pontiac?
I do, yeah, it was a what
GTO,
1964.
1964.
1964. So
That's what you said, 64?
Yeah. What the pretty much? I know it's annoying to quote it all the time, but the
Go ahead.
Fast and the Furious. Like,
You love the Fast and
dude,
Furious.
it is so like that. With that, I think it was the first one, or maybe the.
Is it Dom's car?
Yeah,
With the big ass engine?
Yeah, when it comes out and like at the end they drag race and it just pops off it does a wheelie.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I want that.
You know they probably
now.
don't do that.
No, they probably don't. But I
mean, you definitely
I
could
feel
make
like
it
Dom's
do that.
car would
No, you definitely could make it do that. You just have to have
some crazy ass tires on it. I feel like
that, and you'd have to have like
ton of horsepower.
bars on the back to make sure it doesn't flip.
I don't know, but it's just we were talking about earlier. No, no, I don't think that was Dom. Whatever was it? It might
Dom
be
was
the same-
driving the black.
Yeah, the one in Triple X movie where like so it was Vin Diesel
oh,
and Triple X.
Yeah.
And it was like I think that was I looked that up.
I
and
think
that was
that, because I think Dom's the Challenger
yeah, I
or
don't
a
think
Charger.
I don't think it's a
Yeah, I agree. Never
But-
mind. Never mind.
just any of the
Pontiac GTO 64.
yeah,
Yeah.
any of the the late muscle cars where they just look so sexy on the outside, and it's like, oh, it's just a car, and then you pull up next to it and it just sounds like it's gonna eat your car. And it's just like, yeah, fuck with me. Especially I don't know if I really like the idea of like the engine popping out. I think it does look sick if it's done right,
Right.
but I don't know. I haven't really seen a whole lot of cars that actually
Have the engine popping
right.
out. Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm sure. I don't know why, because I think if it's done right, I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Like in the movies, it does. But yeah, just like I always like the idea. But I was kind of mentioning to you earlier is like I would love like an older car like that, but like an updated like
Interior.
a 2020, 2021 like interior, yeah, where it's like it's computerized. You know, I know that kind of defeats the purpose of it, but I love the old school look on the outside, but like
Old school look, new school vibes.
I want Tesla on the inside, but like
Okay.
1960 fucking muscle car on the outside. That way you can get the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
you
that's
get
true.
Everything. You get dog mode. That would be sweet on a like a fucking Tesla's have, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be my thing. Like a old school muscle car, new school interior. That'd be pretty sick. And I don't think I've seen any of those yet.
I don't think so. I've seen a couple, but nothing like you're talking about.
Yeah. What about for you?
Mine's a 1967 Shelby GT500 remod. So it's a Shelby GT500. Have you ever seen Gone in 60 Seconds?
Yes.
Eleanor.
Got you.
That
makes
exact car.
He's like that one.
That exact the way it looks and everything. Like that exact car. And you can have it built. So
How
even
much
if
is that?
It's $275,000.
Ew.
No. After shipping, $300,000. It's almost like $300,000 flat
Why? Why is it so expensive?
because they're building it from scratch.
Oh, it's like that's just how they do it. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
like they don't even have like the body for it. Like it's a kit, but they're building it for you.
got you, huh?
But it has like the newer, it has AC, and it has like the new like interior speakers and all that shit. So it's computerized, but it's old school design like you're talking about. So, bless you. So yeah, just like that car, the 1967 GT500.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, so beautiful.
So, would you rather have that car,
Yep.
or a Lambo?
That car.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not even question.
it's a fucking Lamborghini.
So
Yeah,
you don't think if I was single there wouldn't be women driving up here that?
Yeah, but it's a Lambo.
Dude, no one gives a shit.
My engine's in the back, bitch.
Who
Like,
cares?
That's
There's
pretty-
room in the back to fucking mine.
There's not mine because that's how expensive it is.
Yeah, but Lambos like after 100,000 miles, they're kind of, or after 30,000 miles, they're kind of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't really drive those.
And
like,
the
out in
and the
street.
oil changes on those.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Like-
but if you can afford a Lambo, you can afford pretty much whatever you need done with it.
Oil change is like 15 grand
What?
or 1,500. It's expensive as fuck. It's over $1,000 for the oil change in that vehicle.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, I mean, you're buying like $1 million car. Like,
Apart brakes, it's like expensive as fuck.
I guess if I would, I guess if you're
Like
gonna be
my
dropping
car has a Roush engine in it. It's a Roush 6.5 V8. Like,
something.
like you can just do a normal oil change on it. Ship
Yeah.
brakes. It's pretty affordable.
Hmm.
Yours is like, fuck.
Yeah, like God damn it.
Like, well, I'm not driving that for a
Might have to
while.
hire a specialist to come out here and.
Right.
Huh. That's nuts though. That would be a tough call. I feel like dude, who wouldn't want a lamb? I don't even know if I would want one honestly, because like kind of like what you said. When would you fuck it? I mean, I would baby
Well, and
the
then
hell
like,
out
when
of
would you
that.
drive it here?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to have it here.
you just buy those for shows, I
Right.
guess, really, wouldn't you?
Like, who cares? Now, an affordable car that looks badass. You've probably seen it. The new 2021 Corvettes.
Mm.
Dude, the 2021 Corvettes look badass.
Are they?
Yeah.
2021 Corvette.
Yeah, they look more like a European car now. Like it's pretty legit.
2020.
The 2021. But while you're looking that up, what do you think about the drink, the mimosas?
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's simple.
it's a mimosa.
Easy. You feel a little healthier when you drink it.
Yeah,
It's definitely better than the last week's.
we filmed last
I
week.
think
just a second
I'm
ago.
just. Oh yeah. What?
Yeah, have you seen that, dude? They look
That
badass.
looks pretty. Oh, you can explore one in 3D now.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah, dude, that looks like a fucking Lambo.
Dude,
almost.
right?
How much is it like? Well, it's
like
only
70 grand.
Yeah, this says 59.90.
That's the base
59,900.
package. It can get up a little
well, shit,
higher.
I don't want no base.
You're talking about like almost 70 grand.
15 city, 27 highway. God damn.
Like, dude, don't those look badass though?
Those look pretty sick. You're right. That almost does look like a damn near.
So like, if you want an affordable, nice car, get that.
Oh yeah, you're right. I probably would. Honestly,
Like-
I'm probably gonna add that to my wish list. when we get 1 million subscribers, I want you to buy me that one.
Fuck yeah, dude! I'll buy it.
He's like,
Listen.
I'll buy you a fucking.
When I write you that check to come work for us full time, then
It'll come with a car.
It'll come with the car. Now, granted, it's gonna have potty mouth on the side.
Give me like a license plate or something like that. I'll deal with that.
I'm just fucking with you.
What were you saying earlier though?
The
drink.
drink. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it a 4. Better than the 3 that I gave the last week's, but it's just a mimosa.
Just because I feel healthier when I drink it.
Can I give it a 5?
Yeah, I'll give it a 5.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean,
So Stewart's and vodka's still winning, or Stewart's and the whip vodka's still
yeah,
winning.
that's easy though.
That's
What,
so
with
good,
a 6,
though.
what do we give that? A 6
We gave it a 5 and a 6.
Yeah, that makes sense. We gotta be. I don't know.
So-
We gotta like write down.
Yeah,
what we
I
think
know.
of it,
We
'cause
need
it's
to.
like I don't know, I'm trying to compare it to like what we've done before. Like if the Cayman is the worst one that we've done, right? Because I think I gave it a. I
Yeah,
gave it like a 3
we
or
both
4.
gave it a 3.
It's awful though.
It's still alcohol.
Maybe we should rate. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe we should. I don't know.
I like the idea of maybe rating it on like
A tier.
drunkenness versus like flavor. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? It's
true.
Like, all right, yeah, you can get really drunk, but like the
I mean,
flavors.
mimosas you can get drunk and there's flavor.
Yeah, see, that's why I
So-
would give it a different score. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure that out.
We'll
talk
figure it
a
out
little
as we
bullshit.
go. We're just playing around. So that's it for I think everything, right? We got the favorite cars, we got the drinks, we got the everything.
Yeah, we just got to do the outro.
Okay, see you guys.
Later. Start your day off right with some coffee or other beverage in the new Season 3 mug. Get yours today only at pottymouthshow.com.